The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Adams makes the interception. Can he get it through? Aubameyang. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! There is the breakthrough. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a searching pass. And he's had it nicked away. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Torres. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience.
And Messi! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Dembele.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dani Olmo does well to stand firm and defend it. He's in plenty of space here. Dani Olmo, oh what a ball! That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. About as smooth as it gets. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Timber. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Lofted in. And it's hoisted clear. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Albert Ferrer gathers from the goal kick. And this is Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he's there to belt it away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's come back out to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we have our very first corner. Shot at goal! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cleared away. Nicely weighted ball, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Torres, just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Fired deep towards the back post. Here comes another cross.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Nakata. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foot in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Argentina take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter.
And that's it. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Japan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail.
Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to...
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely shaped ball. He's in a good position here. And the shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nakata. Buffon claims comfortably. Japan do have a chance to counter here. And that has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Cruyff. Great ball, and he's in here. Albert Ferrer with a fine tackle. No foul, says the referee. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Searching pass he's played there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Tries to play it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Albert Ferrer. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. And that's gone loose. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Oh, terrible pass. Passes short and sharp.
Argentina are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? Can he finish? He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rummenigge! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Albert Ferrer. Ambitious ball here. Aubameyang is in a really good position out wide. And it's Rui Costa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value...
And the shot! Rui Costa! The man is an artist! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Argentina really will have to throw everything at this now. Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. Timber. And it's Rijkaard. Shot could be on. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Argentina.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is deep.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ball is over the line. Another throw-in. Fernando Torres. Aubameyang. He's picked his way through. Now he's got space here. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Aubameyang.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Timber. Timber tries making a foray down the right. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Messi stands tall and stands strong. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Messi. Now this could be a chance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Nakata. No way through, so back it comes. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Aubameyang. Caceres. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Borussia Dortmund claim it back to much approval. Massaro, some good work on the right flank here. Joelinton! Well, that is remarkable.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Joelinton. Number 7, Olise. Number 21, El Hadj Diouf. Coming on the field, number 87.
Thinks one through.
Neves. Number 3.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And here's Nunez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Dani Olmo. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Dani Olmo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Big header! Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Really fierce, close defending. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Kukçu. Mbappe! Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Xavi Alonso. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
2 added minutes has been
Borussia
indicated.
Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain something.
That's that, the end. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And here's Batistuta. And he's there to belt it away. Baresi. Aubameyang did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi. No, he refuses to take the bait. Robertson. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Has a look and plays it forward. Xavi Alonso.
Might want to be careful there.
Made back in. Chance! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish of true class! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fernando Torres. Now he's got space here. Dink through. Look at the space here. Shot could take the shot! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Timber could try cutting inside here. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bebeto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Argentina will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Oh, good ball. That's going to go a long way. And it's Timber.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. He's having a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Argentina go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
A heavy challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aubameyang! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5. Dani
Argentina
Olmo.
with the corner.
Coming
They're
on the
first.
field is number 10, Neymar.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Has another go. It's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Nakata. A probing pass. Aubameyang looking to run onto it. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
After 82 minutes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Robertson. Number 14.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Coming on the field. Number 15.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 4. Rijkaard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
There will be 5.
And he can clear it away.
Time.
Rijkaard. Cannavaro. De Bruyne. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's been played through. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. He's got away.
Oh, great feat.
Across it goes. He's got goal. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Albert Ferrer. That's a cute ball. Spread neatly. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Argentina really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it.
Climbs! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. Oh, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Beckenbauer. That's a good run down the left. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rummenigge. Nakata. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to play him in. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Messi. Now he's got space here. And that has been knocked clear.
Will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
There's the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball! And the flag has stayed down. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice-looking ball. Beckenbauer. De Bruyne. And it's Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. De Bruyne. Rafinha. And that's another good win of the ball. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Tonali. Messi. Turns and goes back. He's had it taken off him. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! It's in! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Beckenbauer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Messi. That is good strength. And he's played it back. Messi goes looking wide. And Dixon. Thuram. Tonali. Now it's Nakata. Fernando Torres! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Fernando Torres brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And time is up. Argentina can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Fernando Torres gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he...